Hi, it's Scarla. Welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing? I hope you do very well. This is the second review for today. Just thought I'd let you guys know. First, we were in 1971 in Italy. Now, we are in... I'm just checking out the year. Can't remember the year. But what I'll do is... Oh yeah, 2000, right. So now we are going from Italy in 1971 to Greece in 2014. Yes, we are reviewing it. Miss Violence. I have watched this before, but this is the first time I'm doing an actual proper review on it. So... yep, so we are taking ourselves to Greece. I will say this is one that's not for the faint-hearted. So just watch at your own risk. Yes, it is this is a disturbing movie from Greece. Yeah. So what I will do is try to make sure that there's no music. And I will try to make sure that there is a scene that is okay somewhat, that you can watch to let you know that I'm actually watching the film, if that makes sense. Because it's very, very disturbing, and this family is fucking creepy as fuck. And I will say this, something happens at the beginning of this movie, you need to watch it to find out. I will not spoil it for you, and I will not talk about it at the end. You need to watch it, and then it just delves into what I will talk to you guys about. So yeah, time to watch this. Sorry for the long intro, but yeah. So from Italy to Greece. See you in a bit. Just showing you a scene now from the film. So I'm just going to carry on watching it more again. So, yep, I'll talk to you guys when I've finished. See you in a bit. Ciao, ciao. Hey, I'm just taking a deep breath, because after watching this, it's a bit of a tough watch for me. Basically, a lot of bad shit happens in this, and all I can talk about, because I want you to, if you guys ever do decide to watch this, you have to watch the first bit to understand the whole story. But I'm going to give you little bits. Basically, Alina is the eldest daughter to the mother and father, and the father pimps out his two kids, and yeah, although they do well at the younger three kids do well at school, basically they've been keeping this secret. So basically, and the secret is the dad basically has the children abused. Elena gets pimped out, and unfortunately in one of her encounters we find out she's pregnant, and at the time she's 3 months pregnant. So obviously, because things happen with different men, no one knows who the father is, basically. And so other things happen in the film, and then his other daughter, the youngest daughter, Myrto, she's only like 13. Basically, she's abused by 2 guys, and then out of nowhere, the dad abuses her. And she basically also says, because the dad says, oh, the guy said you're not worth €30 for you know what. And she basically was a little bit cheeky and said, well, what about you? And he slaps her. Then at school, she violently rips up a €20 note and says that her dad's being violent. So when the dad gets to the school, he denies everything. Then Filippo, the grandson, acts up in school, and it's just little bits that just happen even in the house, even with this scene with which Angelico, the youngest grandchild, basically, because Filippo was naughty at school, the grandfather gets the granddaughter to slap Filippo many times across the face. But because of this secret that happened, near enough at the end, it gets really, really bad. And the youngest granddaughter goes in the car, and the granddad said, hey, I'm going to buy you some ice cream. She's like, yeah. And she wears this little pretty dress. Unbeknownst to us, she goes Dimitri's house, who's pretended to sign the papers to say he's Elena's unborn baby's father. And basically, the youngest daughter starts dancing to this song that she really liked, because in previous scenes the song come on and she was dancing to just like a favourite singer. So he puts the CD on, plays the music, and she's dancing away like nothing else. And the freaking dad takes a picture. He has this way of taking pictures with his daughters, with the potential clients, and I'm like, oh, that's a bit freaky. And I'm praying to myself, oh, I hope he doesn't do anything with the youngest. Oh boy. After the youngest and Dimitri take a picture, he takes it in the bedroom, and basically you get the gist. Child, older man, bad things happen. She comes back home, the youngest, which is Elena's youngest daughter, and she cries and she goes, Mommy, and she was crying because she wanted to tell her mum what had happened. But obviously the grandmother knew, and the grandmother was like, she was like holding it on all the time, and she was just like, she just knew what was going on. Just knew what was going on all the time, and I think she was just getting sick and tired of it. So in the end, like, the grandparents of the youngest one, they're having ice cream together, and he goes, I'm going to bed, do you want to join me? To the grandmother, and she's like, yeah, I'll be along in a bit. Well, let's all just say that guy got his fucking comeuppance in the biggest way possible, because Elena finds him in the bedroom the next day blood splashed all everywhere. We know who killed him. And in the end, it was the grandmother it was Elena's mum, that said, they were all sitting down, standing up, the kids were all standing up in line, getting ready to go to the beach, and Elena's next to them, and the grandmother goes, like, Elena's mother goes, Elena, lock the door. And that was it. And I think that was when Elena was going to tell them what had happened. So yeah, it gives you that bit of a twist ending to it as well, which I love. That twist ending, I love the fact that that man, he was played by his name is Themis Pano, so he got the best actor for this. How he was brilliant actor playing it, but I'm like, this is hard for somebody that wants to watch this and can't stomach it. You wouldn't be able to watch it. I can just about watch this, and I don't like anything like this, so put it that way. So what I'll say is my thoughts on this. Loved the story to it. I didn't want to spoil it from the beginning because that gives you the whole premise towards the film. It just told everything all the way through, but all the abuse was happening, started just past the middle of the film. All the abuse was going on, but you could see it building up, so it was actually telling the story without telling the story, to build up, and then that was the climax. So you had the intense start, which was brilliant enough, and then you had the equal intense ending. For story alone, I am going to give this 8 out of 10, but for me personally, I'm going to give it, I'm actually going to drop it slightly to 6 out of 10. As much as it was a brilliant story, well told, films like this, I just don't care for them. I don't like them. And this is pretty unsettling at times, especially towards the end with the youngest grandchild. And I don't even have to go into it anymore, but this was just, it was brilliantly done. But as the film says, the title, Miss Violence, this was violent. This violated you in every single way possible, and it told the story of what was going on in the family, what was going on with Elena, what was going on with Milo, whatever one you call her name. Then Philippos, and then Angelico. Yeah. Yeah. It was just a film that it just will unsettle you. If you're into this sort of films, good on you, because this is a hard watch. Can I recommend it? I'd recommend it for the story, but I couldn't recommend it to you for what it's about, because it has child sexual abuse in it, and it has sexual abuse in it, and it has rape. So obviously I can't really recommend it to you like that. So yeah, that was Miss Violence. The only reason why I didn't want to spoil the beginning, because I wanted you to watch the beginning for yourself, because something happened and then there was a secret and they were trying to keep the secret sort of thing. So If you want to watch it, watch it. I think you'll probably get this on Tubi. But yeah, it was a hard watch for me other than that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this review. And then the next one will come up later on because I've got to go do some shopping. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Turn on notification bell and you'll get a brand new video from me pretty much later on. So yeah, stay gaudy, have unpleasant dreams, and I will see you all in the next video. Ta-ta for now, bye. Bye-bye.